This episode is going to be geared towards not just pet professionals, but pet owners too. You live with your pets, you want to know what they're communicating to you. So I think everybody can know a little bit about body language, and we'll talk a little bit about in clinic, how things are different from the home. But everybody, listen up.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Jen. And this is Talk Dog with Us. Jen, do you want to do the thinking about it?
Yeah. So today we're talking about the most misunderstood body language of dogs.
Yeah. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah. So think about thinking about it. Remember that body language is an animal's primary form of communication. What if we thought about body language as communication from dogs to us?
Yeah, that's a good point. Good way to think about it. We were asked what the 3 most misunderstood body language, like dog body language forms were. And I feel like we came up with these pretty quickly because we get asked about them a lot, or we get indicators about them a lot. So I think I want to start with tail wags, because that's one we get a lot. Oh, well, his tail wagging's, oh, well, his tail is wagging, he's happy. And I feel like that's pretty universal, like as a misunderstood.
We're socialized as people to think of a wagging tail as happiness or joy.
Yeah, that messaging is everywhere, really. Like you can't. And the first time you tell people, hey, maybe not, their worldview breaks a little bit.
Definitely.
And they have to kind of like, I feel like they choose in that moment if they come with you on the journey that you're trying to take them on, or if they go, la, 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 and they just kind of like block it out.
Yeah. So as someone in a professional field, you need to tailor the way you're talking about it based on how the owner responds.
Yeah. Yeah. And kind of gauge, like, are they ready to receive that information from you, or do they just need a little more help to get around it?
Exactly.
So a wagging tail.
What does a wagging tail mean?
Yeah. A wagging tail is kind of half of a sentence. It means I'm ready to engage, but it doesn't tell us how, right? A person with their arms spread wide open, as if they were going to embrace you, is ready to engage with you. A person with their fists held like the little, like fighting guy, right?
Balled up.
Like balled up, like a little pugilist guy, right? That person is ready to engage with you, but they are different manners of engagement. And that is so important because body language is nuanced, right? Tail wags, there is a little bit that you could say about like maybe like direction or height, but there's a lot of nuance in terms of like breed and what does the tail structure look like and how is the tail normally held? Is there a medical deformity, right? Like has the tail been cropped? Has the tail been altered at birth somehow, or altered via accident, or is the tail normally short, right? Like naturally short, I mean. All of those factors play a role into what the tail looks like. And that's something to keep in mind, because I can't say to since I'm a trainer, a room of students, I can't give a blanket, well, this is what your dog means, because I need to see so much more of the body and so much more of the tail, right?
Exactly. In body language, or in regards to body language, nuance matters.
Yeah. And another way to think about reading body language is, I think about it, and this is kind of silly, like a bingo card, where I want to start to like really check things off in a row to know that like, oh, bingo, there I am. That's the emotion I'm kind of seeing being communicated from this animal. So yeah, tail wags meaning happy dog is our first myth, and there's just so much more to it. The next one I want to say is licking, specifically licking people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
dogs licking people when they're relaxing together, dogs licking their owners in the face when they reach down to them,
Yeah.
dogs licking a vet tech's face when they are greeting them,
Yeah.
dogs licking a child's face.
Yeah, the popular kiss to dismiss kind of literature that's out there that's real
Yep.
good. It's not kissing.
No, dogs don't kiss.
Yeah, sorry.
Not even each other.
No, licks between each other. I feel like the most times I see licks between each other that aren't a grooming kind of thing. Like, not saying that's why they do it, but like that looks like a grooming apparatus. But like the like facial licks of appeasement. Like, hey, I'm just a little guy and I don't want any of this heat. I'm just letting you know that I am here for peace and not for war. And you'll see that like kind of around the mouth. The dog that's offering the licks will be low, right? So like it's not like, you know, two random puppies run up to each other and just decide to start French kissing. Like that would kind of be wild.
That would be wild in humans. Too.
That would be wild. Children should not be doing that either. Just right there. But it's not kissing, right? Like that would be wacky. Like if you think about licks as kissing, imagine going to your doctor's office and the nurse comes in to like take your blood pressure and you just smooch her. That's bonkers.
Right. Ultimately, for humans, kissing is a form of affection and a way to show love. For dogs, licking each other is a way to appease, a way to relieve anxiety, a way to perhaps itch a spot sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot more of a communication tool than a affection tool, I would say.
Yeah, agreed.
And the last one is my favorite. It's my favorite one to talk about. So here's what I'm going to say about it. This is my hot take. You can cancel me, but I'm right. Dogs don't like belly rubs. Like coming out, and I mean, and I'm going to preface this with, I mean, like coming out of the womb, freshly whelped, that dog is not programmed liking belly rubs. And I say this in like my puppy classes. You may have a dog that likes a belly rub. I have a very itchy dog who sometimes is like, hey, can you get that spot I can't get because I have allergies? And Jen's dog is the same way.
Yeah.
But they ask for it in a very specific way. Most belly rubs that you will see in a training or clinic situation are a hands up, don't shoot kind of maneuver.
Hey, and if you think that you have a puppy that has loved belly rubs from the womb, send us videos of that dog from its whole life liking the belly rubs. We want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it. Look for, you know, dogs that offer those belly up kind of things. And
It's
then
almost like what do you always say? You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses.
oh
would you?
yeah, I do say that as well. It's like, so like, you know, sometimes when we like startle a dog or we, you know, get really excited when we see a dog, we can be a little intimidating. And so the dog goes, hello, here's my belly. I just want you to know I'm just a little guy, right? And so it's like it's kind of like them saying like, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? And then you just go in and you tickle them, right? Or I give the example of like, imagine you walk around a corner and you spook a coworker or something, and you go boo, and then they put their hands up like, whoa, hey, hold on a second, and then you just like Gucci and you tickle them. That's wild, and that's what we just do to dogs. We just do this all the time, and like it's no one's fault.
And to be honest, for my dog, it's a way that we cope with her attention seeking sometimes. We scratch her belly because that's a way that she can attention seek from us without barking.
You've kind of weaponized her belly rubs.
Right. And so occasionally she'll ask for belly rubs from strangers. It's not frequently, but the situation has to be set up almost perfectly.
I think one time she asked me for a belly rub and I was so sensitized against it that she was like, excuse me.
Yeah, she gets really upset. She really wants to, like, she huffs, she puffs, she throws her head around. She'll grab your hand with her paw and bring it to her belly. And then if you scratch her in the wrong spot, she does all the same behaviors.
Oh, yeah, she'll tell you about yourself.
Which kind of is similar to knowing whether or not a dog wants a belly rub.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can rub their belly a little bit, and if you stop. What did they do? Do they ask you for more? Are they soliciting for more pets? Or are they moving away? Are they looking away? Are they staying completely still?
Yeah.
You know, when you first touched them, what happened to their body language?
Yeah.
What changed?
Yeah.
Did their ears move? Did their tail move? Did their feet move? Did their eyes dilate? Did their brows furrow?
Yeah. You want to look for resources, and we have 2 resources that we really like. There's a book for kids called What's Up Pup. That one's really good as a children's book.
It's a story.
It is a story. It has some body language stuff in there. It's really nice and light and helpful for kids. The other one is for kids of all ages. It's called Doggy Language. It is not an expensive book at all. You can get it online anywhere.
It's by the same author who did a lot of the Sophia Yin graphics.
Yeah.
Lily Chin. We
yeah,
love
she's
her.
an illustrator. She's great.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah, illustrator.
And so I think our tips on this body language kind of myth busting are observe, practice intentional observing. So you're going to want to maybe video things and watch them back.
You're going to watch them back at half speed and
Yeah.
you'll see so much more.
That's a really good point. Watch it back slower, and that's going to give you a lot more information. You're going to want to look for interesting body language and try and decode what's going on with it. And that's something we could help with as well. If you have videos that, you want to send in that we can take a look at, that might be a fun thing. So our second tip is to figure out why the body language has changed or evolved, right? What might be in the environment, or what might be in what you're doing procedurally or handling wise or teaching wise that is impacting the animal behaviorally.
The third tip is to believe them.
Yeah.
When a dog lifts their paw, believe that they are asking for more space.
Yeah. And that's the thing about behavior and body language, is that it is intentional. The animal is doing it for a reason. They're not a Sims character just bonking into walls.
Right.
They're doing it because of an internal state that needs to be acknowledged and paid attention to.
Sure. And they may not even be consciously thinking about it.
No,
That's
it's
the other
just
thing to
reactionary.
remember, is that dogs don't consciously think about their body language. They respond to external and internal stimulus in their body just the same as everyone else.
Yeah.
But they don't have that cognitive ability, and that's what kind of sets us apart from them.
Right. They're not deviously luring you in with a tail wag or
Definitely
a belly rub
not.
to get you.
Cats, however,
Cats are another topic.
remains to be seen.
We will do cats on Talk Dogs with us, but,
Yeah.
not today. Some other day.
Later. That's for Talk Cats with us.
That's for Talk Cats.
Good night.
Talk Dogs with Us is an informational podcast and not a substitute for qualified medical advice.
Are you a pet professional or parent looking to learn more and challenge your current assumption about our pets? Then let's go on this journey together at our website, talkdogswithus.com. Give us a bark at Facebook and Instagram at Talk Dogs With Us. You can help keep the conversation going by subscribing to our Patreon. Art direction by Alex Oren, theme song and audio engineering by Stephen Rossblock. Check out more from him at stephenrossblock.com. Thanks for listening.